Apple is clear that the Apple Watch in its current state is not what the company intended it to be, and part of the road to solving this is launching watchOS 2 later this year. I'm Jaime Rivera with Pocketnow, and let's take a quick look at watchOS 2 Beta 1. watchOS 2 may be visually identical to the existing version that everyone is using, but Apple has baked in a ton of really neat tricks that help it become less of a slave of your iPhone, and more of a true competitor to other wearables in the market. Some of these features, like native applications, won't be able to be shown on this video because we sadly have to wait for developers to deal with that first, but we'll be looking at these in future videos and betas to come. As a timepiece, the Apple Watch received a few new updates. There's a new Photos watch face that is populated by the photo albums you have stored on your watch, and these swap every time you lift your wrist, which can be very nostalgic every now and then. There's also a really cool time-lapse watch phase of hot cities around the world, but don't think the list is big. Users and developers are also given the ability to create new complications in order to adapt the watch to your personal needs, but my personal needs require an analog clock, and I don't see that feature available here though. A neat feature is time travel, where you can rotate the digital crown on your watch face and see upcoming appointments. And yes, you even get options for a nightstand, though keep in mind you actually have to set the watch on its side for this to work. When it comes to communications, you can now add different sets of friends, because you most probably want to segregate work, friends, personal, etc. And you can interact with these friends with different doodle colors now, even though that's probably one gimmick I would rarely ever use. If you're using Apple's email application, you can now respond to emails from the application as well, though again, limited to the very dated iOS application. FaceTime audio is now also supported for phone calls as well, something that should have worked from day one, and well, it's great that it's now available. Health and fitness also received a major update, as third-party native applications will now be able to contribute to your fitness activity, and even use HealthKit resources as well. You can now tell Siri to start a 30-minute run as well, and Siri will respond accordingly, though in that case you'll also be limited to Apple's proprietary workout application. We'll report back on accuracy for these workouts though, as my experience with watchOS 1 was really not positive, specifically when it calculated distance ran, for example. Other iOS 9 enhancements like Apple Wallet and Public Transit will also be supported here, but again, these are things that need to be tested once they're available. And so far, that's really the moral of Beta 1 for watchOS 2. We're not sure if Apple will provide consumers with a public beta, but Beta 1 has proven to be very buggy in response times, and in the fact that it's still waiting for developers to take advantage of it. We'll report back with more as soon as Apple populates more features in future betas to come. We've got a lot more coverage of iOS 9, watchOS 2, and much, much more, so make sure you follow us on social media. Subscribe to our YouTube channel as well, and you can follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you on the next video.